when I'm on the internet and I hear people talking about a high value man and a high value woman, it's a very deep concept for me because what you're talking about is the pricing of an asset. And that's much deeper than you think that it is. And one of the things that I've concluded is that when you talk about pricing yourself as an asset, knowing your worth, knowing your value, most people misassess what their value actually is. They either overestimate it or they underestimate it, and they have certain things they think are knowable that are not knowable, and then certain things that are clear that they don't even see. So what I'm saying is that the black family is a valuable asset. We have not even begun to strike the surface of the value of the black family. You are a valuable asset. The reason these white folks want to hire you for these jobs is because you are so valuable. That's why they could literally put a slave on their list of assets and calculate the value of their slaves as part of their net worth and get a mortgage based on they can borrow against your value because you were so valuable to so many other people. So the other part of valuation in asset pricing is the ability to even understand and see the value of something. If you don't see the value, if you don't see your worth, then the worth pretty much kind of doesn't exist because you're not utilizing that value, right? Like when you have that free time, you have that intellect, you have that culture, you have so many things that make you valuable and precious, and you live in a world where black people are significantly undervalued by other people. And this is one of the reasons why I think it's so important that we educate our own kids is to teach them to see their worth, to understand that your culture, your community, your family has value. And if you want to talk about what wealth means is it's going where the assets are. So price your assets properly, protect them, and go where the money's at. That's important. And part of the reason a lot of people stay poor is because they're running in the opposite direction of where the money is. You're running across town trying to go get assets, trying to get some sort of financial uptick, and you don't realize that you left the wealth back at your mama's house, right? So really, when you talk about asset price, that's a very deep topic for me. So don't you ever come up to me and say I'm a high value man because I'm a literally I could pull an equation out on your ass and say I don't know, according to my calculation, I don't know how you really are even assessing your high value man status. You're saying because you have money and a good job, or is that what makes you a high value man? I don't know. Anyway, so my point is to say that at the end of the day, knowing your worth is really important, but then understanding what that actually even means is huge. Everything's about markets and all this stuff. So anyway, so let's move on before I get too weird here. All right, so well, the website for the stock market class, drboystockmarket.com. That's the URL. And also we have a program for kids, Black Millionaires of Tomorrow, blackmillionairesoftomorrow.com. So feel free to go to blackmillionairesoftomorrow.com if you want to educate your kids in the Black Business School. All right, so here is the video that I wanted to show you, and I don't know who this young lady is, and I hope she doesn't get mortified that I'm talking about her on in this class. But she seems super smart, and she was talking about this conference called Afrotech.